Hello and welcome to the video. This is a quick video for those of you that are using EdgeTX powered radio, be it something like this TX16S or something like this GX12 or anything really. And it's a feature that's been around for quite a long time. In fact, I did a video a very long time ago that talked about it, and with some of my friends who struggle to remember what the switches do between their individual models, I kind of set it up for them. But this gentleman called Small Scale Steam reminded me that it exists, because at the moment I'm putting together a video of some top tips. And this is one I think that's worth its own video, because so many people don't remember this, and other people suggested, keeping a small pad with your radio with all the switches of what they do written down. And although that absolutely might work for some, there's a really easy way that where on the radio, when you power it up, you can actually get the radio to show you exactly what that looks like. So when this starts, you'll notice the LED is red, the radio isn't actually powered yet. And here on the screen, it's telling me I need to check the controls are all working, the battery is fully armed, and then it reminds me which switches for arming, modes, and return to home. Now it could just be a list of text that I just have to go down to the bottom and kind of come out of. That's absolutely fine. This new feature in EdgeTX actually means you have to confirm it. So our controls are working. I tick the box. Is the battery fully charged? I tick the box. At that point, if I have it highlighted, there we go, that works better. At that point, it allows me to come all the way down here and to select return. And then at that point, the LED goes green, the radio is powered up, and I can start playing with everything. This is phenomenally useful, if I can say it, for those of you that have lots of different controls. I tend to be one of those people that use the same switch for everything on every individual model, and I think many of us who've been in the hobby for a very long time have, this is the arming switch, this is my mode switch, this is my mode for auto trim, this is auto tune, beepers on the momentary switch, flaps are on this switch here at the back. But for those of you that might have different setups and you can't quite remember it from model to model because of what you need to do, this is a fantastic way to have the radio tell you or remind you what you need to check. Now, to do this is really, really easy and straightforward. What we have to do is just put a little text file in the models directory on the SD card, and don't worry, I'll show you exactly how to do it in a minute. At the moment, let me just tell the radio that we've done all this so we can kind of crack on. If we go into the model select screen and let's choose another model. Let's just go right to the very bottom. There'll be all kinds of stuff in here. So say for example, we have this model here. Let's just select that one. And what we'll do is we'll give it a name that we're going to remember. So we'll call it P360. Just be able to remember that. 360. So yep. So now this model is called P360. So let's turn off the radio. And what we need to do is remember the name of the model that we want the checklist for. And we can do a couple of things. We can either eject the SD card out the bottom. This is less and less something that we're going to be able to do as radios go forward. The other way to do it is, rather than get the SD card out of the radio, is to plug the radio into the computer via the USB-C port and then select USB storage, and it'll appear on the computer. So let's just jump on the computer and I'll show you the steps on there. So here's the SD card as it appears on the computer, and the directory that we're interested in is the one called models. And models will have all of the models listed. In the old days with OpenTX, if you ever played with this stuff, they used to have the same name as the model in the radio. So P360.yml would appear, and it doesn't work like that. But that's not a problem. All we have to do is right click in here, go new text documents, and it'll appear. We'll call it P360 because that's the name of the model that it's going to be associated with. We can hit the enter key, and that new text document will appear, and whatever we write in here will appear on the radio. Now there are two different options. First of all is that we can just type text, Or if we want something that you have to kind of confirm that you've done, like a tick list, we put an equal sign in the front. So something, and obviously I'm being a little flippant here. And what we'll do is we will just save that and we'll exit it. And now we have that new file on the computer and we can put it back into the radio. So let's just pop the SD card back into the bottom of the radio. Okay, if you're just using the cable, the USB cable, you wouldn't have to do that. Now, when we're going to power it on, it isn't going to show us the list. And this is something that I used to get asked about quite a bit, because we have to tell the radio in this model that we want to use that particular file. So we need to go into the model stuff, we need to scroll down, and we need to find the bit called pre-start checks, and we turn that on. We can display the checklist, we need to have that turned on, and if we want it to be so that we have to confirm those lines with an equal sign at the beginning, we turn on interactive checklist, and now we'll come out of that. So if we just start the radio again, this time when it comes on, you will see that it will display that checklist that we created.
Welcome to EdgeTX.
And that is because the text file has the same name as the model that we have here on the radio. So you don't have to mess about too much. So are we happy? Yes. Are we wearing pants? Excellent. You're good to leave the house. Return. And there we have it. So this is just a really cute way, if you are ever playing with this stuff and you need a reminder, maybe it's particularly tricky model that you have to set up, or something you're regularly forgetting, or you're at the field and one of your buddies has a radio like this powered by EdgeTX and is constantly forgetting a specific startup or setup step that's causing them problems, you can add this to the radio. So hopefully that's a timely reminder. And again, thank you to Small Scale Steam for reminding me that this exists and making a more up-to-date video on how it works on EdgeTX, because it's just a little bit more evolved than it used to be on good old OpenTX. Thank you for watching my video. Check out the playlist, and adding Pedantry 60 to your search terms will help you find my content. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps a lot. You can support the time I spend here answering questions and helping others by using the links in the video description.